Ken likes to videotape his adventures on a snowboard, and he wanted a case for his printer, or for his, how do you say it? The camera, the GoPro. To obtain a case, you have two choices. Either order it at a GoPro company, which offered just a simple case, no modifications possible, or you could model it himself, and that way, make some changes and personalize it. And he chose the second option, of course, and ended up with Ruben with a 3D printer, and that way he obtained this GoPro case for not only was it personalized, it was also cheaper, which is also a benefit of 3D printing, as opposed to buying it from companies. And we also got it way faster because the company asked to deliver within 3 weeks, and Ruben printed it the same day. So that is, in a nutshell, why 3D printing can be very powerful. Well, not so long ago, 3D printing was only for industrial use. Here you can see that an industrial printer is way more expensive than a desktop printer. But, well, the last year we've seen a lot of new home printers reach the market, and they are way cheaper, and as you can see, the accuracy, so the print quality is, well, even better than the printer they offered 5 years ago for this amount of money. So that's a really good development. And yeah, that results in that there now are 100,000 printers worldwide. That's an estimate. But it also results in what we see as a bit of a problem, but also a chance, because people who buy a 3D printer only use it 5% of the time. So 95% of the time it's idle. And that's where we come in as 3dHubs. We offer people who have a 3D printer a chance to get orders, and people who want to 3D print something but don't own a printer a chance to get in contact with someone who has a printer. And we do that by having a platform where we connect those people. In short, it works like this. If you have a printer, you can list it on the platform. Then you'll be able to receive orders. If you receive an order, you have 24 hours, more or less, to accept the order, so you can examine if you can print it or not. If you're able to print it, then yeah, you will be paid. The money will be transferred through us. Then you print the object. Then you arrange a meeting where you can give your print to the customer. And well, that's where the fun part starts, when then you can interact with the customer and well, share your ideas about 3D printing, maybe explain something about your machine. People are always really interested in 3D printing. And yeah, as the last part, and also a nice benefit, you get paid. And the other way around, if you don't have a printer, you can upload a 3D model at our platform. Then we'll suggest a couple of hubs determined on where you live. So we suggest you hubs in the nearest vicinity. You select one. Hopefully it's a neighbor in the same street. We hope to reach that goal one day. Well, then you order, you pay, and when the hub says it's ready, then you go pick up your order and meet the maker. This is how our community looks like from this day. We have over 2,300 print hubs in 39 active cities. So yeah, if you look at it, we started in May, so we're growing really fast. And we're really happy with that. And Utrecht was actually one of the first cities to be unlocked to the platform. I guess it was the 7th city. So Utrecht is a really early adopter city. which is nice.
We have a question.
There's a question.
Yeah.
Are there also, I can imagine, a lot of non-active cities which still have, is that more than 2300 or is it the hubs is...
This is the total amount of printers and this is the active cities. So what you see here is all the printers. No, sorry, I'm mistaken. These are all the communities, and they contain all the printers. So yeah, what we do now is we have a term of 10 print hubs within one city to be unlocked, and outside of Europe it's 15. And that way we do that because we want to guarantee local printing. So if you live in a big city and the nearest hub is still 10 miles away from you, it's not really local. But we also, because we want to enable printing for everyone, we started with adding shipping, so you can still order from wherever you like if local isn't what you're looking for.
Do you also have contracts with shippers? To, for instance, if you order more products, you get a lower or a discount or a lower price? Or?
We're working on that, but it's not a feature just now, but it will be in the future.
I will talk to you then.
Sorry?
I will be talking to you then.
Ah, yeah. I'm glad to talk to you after this presentation.
Good.
Here you see an example of a hub. This is Van Alles Wat Ontwerp from Eindhoven. They opened up a hub and basically from the beginning started to generate orders all by themselves. And it's great to see that they really adopt to the 3dHubs idea. They came up with this sticker themselves, official 3dHub, which is a cool thing to see. And yeah, they are quite a successful hub. And I think they printed already over 20 orders. And well, it's good to see that it lives by itself. So they use our platform to generate orders, and that way they benefit from getting new customers. And that's the way we see it ideally. Because we have 2300 printers on our platform, we can also generate some interesting data. We collect those stats every month, and that way we can, nicely specify which printers, for instance, are mostly featured on the platform. You can see a distinction between Ultimaker and MakerBot. Those are the two biggest players on the market, and it's nice to note that Ultimaker dominates the European market, whereas MakerBot, of course, dominates the US market. And and here you can see RevRub. It's the collection name for all the DIY printers. It's not RevRub as a brand, of course, because it is not a brand. Also, we can determine what people print. So mostly it's prototypes, which can be explained by the still very young age of 3D printing. The market's still dominated by techies, and they like to print prototypes most. And we hope to see when when 3D printing evolves that all these different categories are equally displayed. So, for instance, if Mattel gets an interest in 3D printing, then the toys category will increase, as you can imagine. The following are some examples of what people print through our platform. This is a coffee grinder, which is fully functional. I think this is a really cool print. A vase. This one, I believe, is also available from Thingiverse, so you can just download it and print it on your own printer or through the platform. This was actually one of our featured prints, Maker Tail, we made out of this. There was a customer who had designed molds for, you can see lamp cases, And what he did was he poured concrete in the molds, and yeah, then you get this really cool personalized lamps.
And there were multiple parts, I think. Three
Yeah,
or
yeah,
So
exactly.
that's cool.
And here you can see also the
Yeah, the
how do you say the brim? No, I don't know. But it was glued together.
Yeah.
This one was also really cool. These were bumpers for a drone. And yeah, well, you can see that you can print all sorts of useful things. Yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory. If you don't know how to make stuff, you can go to Thingiverse, which you probably already know of. It's a great site full of 3D printing content, which is all downloadable for free. We recently came up, I don't think it's live yet, but we're making a gift guide, especially for this month, December, where you can find all sorts of cool models, which you can order through the platform. This is a vase, I guess, yours. This is your, no, not your making? Kind of looks like it.
It's also 3D printed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, some funny mustaches. This one is actually pretty cool. It's all printed in one go, and it's flexible because of all the joints.
4D object.
Yeah, oh, and that was it. The last thing I wanted to share with you is that